Hello, and welcome to another update video about a link. On the link chart, we continue to see this sort of ongoing sideways action on, when we zoom out a little bit, but when we zoom in, we can see that the price is giving us more and more evidence that indeed this wave 1 has actually topped on the 10th or actually 11th of March at around $23. So it's possible wave 1 has topped. That's currently the preferred scenario as per previous updates as well. And it's possible and actually likely that wave 2 is now unfolding and that we already completed wave A of 2, that we completed wave B of 2, even though I have to say the B wave can still extend until we break below the A wave low, which is at $16.25. So at the moment, I prefer the wide count, which sends us down more directly into this target area next, $14.68. I'd say is the next milestone target on the chart. The relevant support area actually only starts at $12.79. It would be more reliable if the price could actually get there in the current correction, but it's quite far away. And looking at the internals, it is sufficient for the price to just get to $14.68. It's the 100% Fibonacci extension, and it might be enough for this ABC structure. Yeah. So a C wave usually has the same length as the A wave, sometimes a little bit longer, but it doesn't need to be longer. It's all about probabilities. It's just a level to watch. So when the price gets there, pay attention to $14.68. For anybody who doesn't know the context, maybe because you're new on this channel, here, this is the overall bigger picture. We've got 5 waves to the upside since the June low. 5 waves up in what would be, wave 1. And it likely completed here. And obviously this entire move needs to be corrected. First of all, we've seen a break below the lower boundary line of the channel. I don't normally like to use those trend lines so much, trend channels. I don't use them very often in the analysis. So I don't normally panic or, whatever when they break. But obviously, it's an additional signal, and it goes along with the Elliott wave assumption anyway that we're in a wave 2. So a break of the channel line, it just indicates weakness. And we often say that a wave 2 usually tends to end in the region of a wave 4 of lower degree. So we talk here about $12.80. That's very much corresponding to the 38.2 retracement, as I said before. Yeah. So ideally, the price trends down a little bit lower, not because I want it, but obviously it would allow for a great possible entry point, from a reward to risk point of view. As soon as wave 2 is finished, the third wave can start, and that would normally be the strongest wave in a 5-wave Elliott wave cycle. Here you can see actually the detail. So the preferred scenario is that wave A bottomed, obviously, the B wave rally topped, and this is now a C wave down. It doesn't look very impulsive, so I assume we're dealing here with some kind of a diagonal pattern, and wave 3 might still be unfolding. Then we should get a wave 4 and a wave 5. So that's sort of for me, the ideal way how this C wave could unfold and reach basically 1468. It is, as I said, possible, because we only have 3 waves down, that this B wave extends a bit. That's the same potential we basically have on the Bitcoin chart. Only if I see further evidence, I would go with the yellow count, but it's at the moment only listed there as a potential, not really as anything that I am primarily watching for. And as I said, it takes a break below that $16.25 level, a sustained break, a convincing break, to confirm here that we're heading down as per the wide count in wave C of 2. Yeah, and then as soon as we see a first 5-wave move to the upside, followed by a 3-wave pullback, it would indicate the beginning of the 3rd wave, but I'm not looking for that at this stage. At the moment, if a rally from here starts, I would first explore if it's an extension of the B wave, or maybe we're still in an extension of the wave 1, which would be the yellow count, but as I said, that's not preferred. And you might ask, what is the level that needs to break now to suggest that the B wave extends? Yeah, well, it would be the 61.8 retracement level of the 3rd wave to the downside. Because if a wave 4 unfolds, it shouldn't really go beyond that level. So here we're dealing with the $18.62 level. 18.62, that's the level above which the price shouldn't go anymore. Not in this white count, okay, not as it is. It would just mean that we would have to reinterpret the structure, but it will probably not change the overall assumption. It might just delay the sell-off a bit, and it might just mean that the B wave extends a bit. So that's my update about LINK. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.